Sports Connection, sponsored by Sterling Chiropractic.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to another edition of Sports Connection. I am Caden Gaylord Day, and as always is my guy, Mr. Brian Mush Webb. Sorry, how are you doing today?
It's May the 4th be with you, man.
It is Star Wars Day. I forgot.
I will.
I'm not a Star Wars nerd. I'm a Marvel nerd, so I'm not a Star Wars person.
Once a nerd, always a nerd.
Well, this weather has been, raining on our parade here this past week or so, but it didn't stop the WKU softball team from celebrating because they get the sweep against Jack State this weekend. And you know what that sweep earns them? The number 2 seed in the upcoming Conference USA tournament that is being held here in Bowling Green this upcoming week.
That's right.
The Hilltoppers, they swept Jack State. Not only did they do that, they swept the final 3 Conference USA series that they've had. They haven't lost a conference game since April 13th against MTSU, and around that time they were the 8th seed and now they are the 2 seed. An incredible turnaround
Big
for Amy
change.
Tudor and her squad there. So they will play the winner of Jack State and Sam Houston, and more importantly, they'll avoid number 1 Liberty, who has just been running through this conference this year. So big up to Amy Tudor and her squad. And there are a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team, Brian. There's only 1 senior.
Go Tops. Only 1 senior
Only
on the
one
team?
senior on this roster.
That.
Yeah, so they are super young, and yet they still have gotten this far and fixed that.
Got some local talent. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, like I said, they will be the 2 seed in the upcoming Conference USA tournament. So they will play. Their first game will be on Thursday against the winner of Jack State and Sam Houston. So shout out to Amy Tudor and her squad for turning the season around. I mean, that's a huge turnaround there. And then the WKU baseball team, they get the sweep as well, but this time against Louisiana Tech. They won on Sunday, Brian, 22-12 in the final game. I mean, insane. You know how many runs they combined for in the first inning alone?
No.
19. The score was 12-7 WKU after just the first inning.
That's some offense.
It took it over an hour for the entire first inning to end.
Last night gets rained out, so they just had some pent up.
It seems that way. I mean, they had a doubleheader today. They started at 10. Hilltoppers get the win in that, and they won the second game in dominant fashion, 22-12. That sweep was very important, mainly due because La Tech was above them in the standings, and now due to the sweep, WKU is now second in the Conference USA standings,
the
only
Tops
just
had
behind.
that little skid there, and they're just recorrecting that. And
Absolutely.
I feel like I'll just be honest with you, man. I feel like they're going to run away with this conference, but I don't want to jinx it.
You would also, I mean, obviously the biggest competition is Dallas Baptist. They are the baseball school here, but like the Tops, exactly. The Tops swept them earlier this season, and it seems like WKU just loves playing in Bowling Green because they, I believe, are now 28-1 at home so far this season. Just a tremendous year from our great
baby, what
squad.
a sweet little stadium.
So now they have one more road series, and they will go to New Mexico State before they return home for the final weekend against Jacksonville State. So 6 more games left in Conference USA play. Can they make a push to become the number 1 seed?
They'll get the 1 seed.
Well, don't go anywhere. We have more baseball and softball here for you on Sports Connections. We'll keep it here. We got the Allen County Scottsville Lady Patriots right after the break.